Welcome back to Two Alphas Talking. Today we're just going to discuss how we got together. We realized after putting out a few videos already that people are looking like, who the hell are these two guys? So today we're going to go ahead and discuss that.
Right. So basically, me and Al, we both call ourselves Al every once in a while. And we ended up meeting each other on the range. We started shooting in the shooting community here in Georgia. And every time we meet and talk to each other, it turns into this great lengthy conversation. And we was realizing we had a lot of stuff in common. And even though we had two different backgrounds, our thought pattern was pretty much the same. So after so many years, we decided this year, you know what? We talk so much, maybe somebody else just want to hear what we have to say. Some of the stuff we talk about is not safe. You know, I mean, we kind of push the envelope on some of the things we're talking about and makes some people uncomfortable. But that's what we wanted to do, to actually bridge the gap, make people have conversations with each other, and try to figure out the why, you know, why things are happening in certain ways. So this is the reason why we decided to come up with the concept of the Two Alphas Talk. It started out with the Two Al's Talk. Al himself, he changed the name to Alphas, and tell them the reason why.
Well, we were competitive shooters. We shoot in the IDPA locally. We're not professionals. We're not sponsored. We're just two guys that enjoy shooting matches, and we go out, and then when you go to some different disciplines, you hear two alpha, two Charlie, and we want to be Charlies. We want to be Deltas. We want to be Misses. We're two alphas, and then we're alpha males. You engage us in conversation. You understand, you know, we can change our opinion once we're given facts and somebody explains something to us and we say, okay, we can look at things in a different way. But at the same time, when things happen and they need to be addressed, we're the kind of guys that will address it. So when you got nicknames like sheepdog, alpha male, we're alpha males. So we are reaching out to other alpha males and other sheepdogs with two alphas. We're only two of them. There's plenty more out there.
Right, and don't take the word that we use, IDPA, as like that's one shooting discipline. There's a bunch of them out there. I shoot in at least 3 different ones. Al, he shoots in multiple ones too. We just use that as a reference, so don't try to use that as a way to come on and actually troll on.
Right.
You know, that's nothing to troll about.
We're not professional shooters. We do a whole lot of other stuff in the 2A community. What we do realize, and what we have seen, and you guys have seen some of our other videos, you'll recognize we want to change the mentality as well as the bottom basement training. So we don't want people to continue doing wrong. And so if somebody is bottom basement, maybe they can elevate themselves and change and realize everyone copies everyone else in this world, in this, especially in 2A. There's not much that's new to shooting a gun. And I'm talking about basic stuff. We're not talking about high speed, low drag. We're talking about just basic firearms skills. Everyone comes up the same ladder. And then once you get there, you learn different things that will make you enhance your skills.
But bottom basic, guys, if you're at the bottom, you don't realize you're at the bottom, don't get offended when somebody says you're at the bottom. Maybe you need to take this skills class. Take the class, take the advice, or look at some other type of class to go take to get yourself up at a different level. They're trying to offer you some constructive criticism. And if they're coming on there and it's dogging you out, yeah, that's a different story. Mm-hmm. But you may not recognize that you have these problems because you've been shooting in those skill sets so long and doing so many different things in that skill set. You may not realize, hey, maybe I need to take a class to improve something, you know?
And also, sometimes it may not facilitate that you take an actual class, but you speak to somebody who has advanced skills. Right. And I don't mean just because, you know, your cousin Pookie was in freaking the Army in 1977 that you go to him to show, but somebody who's modern, somebody that understands how to explain things in multiple ways so that you can fully understand and get a grasp of the skill set.
And Pookie he used was a metaphor. It's just like
see, now we're getting politically correct.
So don't you know, try to
No
chime in
offense
and
to
use
Pookie.
that. No offense to Pookie.
I have a couple of cousins
Yeah,
named Pookie.
Pookie's out there. Don't mean we're racist or whatever, because you're gonna call us racist, xenophobe, homophobe, whatever. You know, that's not the case. So it's just using it as a reference. So
And plus, I didn't have a cigar today, so that's I probably was a little on edge right now.
right. So we just wanted to put that out there and just to let you guys know who we are. That's some of who we are. We really didn't go into a depth on who we really are, because you guys can look that up and figure it out, or just ask us and we'll tell you.
Just basically, we want to get out there that, you know, we care, you know, and we're willing to take the punishment. We're willing to take all the trolls, so to speak, and everyone that there, even if you have a dissenting point. If you have a dissenting point and you come off as a gentleman, come off as a gentlewoman, if you have a logical point of view, I don't mind. If we're ever wrong, and you call us out on it, we'll take heed to that. This is not absolute. We're making suggestions. We're not lecturing anybody. We're not saying this is the only way you do it. The two of us have been in charge of other people many times, so we speak sometimes from here and we talk in this direction, but we don't mean that. And at this stage of our careers and the stage of our lives, we're just talking. It's an evolution. If you have something that you have to say to us, and you could give us a private message, you can do it publicly. Yeah. If it's not some BS, we'll respond.
And we're not lecturing you, so don't take what we're lecturing. If you don't like what we were saying, don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Easy and simple.
All right. Thanks again for watching, guys.
All right. Thank you again.